There's a difference between people being afraid of you and people respecting you. Hlompho ha e hloke motho a hweletsang. Hlompho ha e hloke motho a jwetsang batho where to get off. That's not what respect is. Respect is being able to deal with things according to the way they need to be dealt with. And that needs what? Emotional intelligence. Wow! The sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Nolo, your favorite cutie, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for watching. But if you are a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for watching again. So today's video is going to be about a topic I mentioned in the last video I did. When it comes to this specific topic, it's not something that I was ready to talk about until I felt like I was ready to practice it myself. So we're there today. We made it! We made it, 18 Emoyeni. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about emotional damage. We're going to be talking about emotional intelligence, right? And how to regulate our emotions. I have been one to struggle a lot with regulating my emotions. I have not yet mastered it, even a tiny bit, but I'm in a much better space to be able to talk about it. Okay, let's start with what is emotional intelligence and what is regulating your emotions. So for example, I used to be the kind of person whose emotions were up and down. I would be very triggered, and I would be triggered very easily by small things, and I would have mood swings over things how are not really that big of a deal. And then another thing is I would be upset and react in an unhealthy way, and then I would regret it, and I would be like, I'm so sorry, like I don't know why I reacted like that. Like it was really, really difficult to handle, guys. Emotional instability is hard. I get it, to want to understand why, but once you know why things trigger you the way that they do, you are then able to regulate your emotions. Pause. Why do I feel like this? When you don't give yourself time to think about it, when you don't give yourself time to evaluate why you're feeling like this, you'll just react. Oh, you feel like there's constant chaos and there's no peace, guys. If you don't know how to regulate your emotions, you will never be a softer version of yourself. You will always come across as aggressive. You will always come across as a fighter. Like, how monate hle. Yo, how monate ke batho bua maka. And when how it's a phoso batla batho ba understand. Mara batho ba etsa diphoso ha o kgone ho understand whether it's a relationship, whether it's workplaces, whether it's at home. Tse ding tsa dintho di utlwisana bohloko ke hane. Mara you need to learn how to regulate your emotions. Like you'll never be wise. Mwaka. Especially in chaos. Yo, come. And then twa tlo e buang. Shame. Mwaka ke moga ke bo me bagale na. Ke bo me bagale ba bohlale ba ruteileng. She will keep quiet and she will listen, and then she will calculate. ChatGPT. And when she responds, you will be like, yeah, that's my mom. But it needs to be emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence is not personality, like it is a skill. You need to realize that this is a nervous system thing. You need to learn how to do it. I had to intentionally learn. You can't be a mom, guys, and not know how to regulate your emotions. The best of the best moms are emotionally intelligent. Growth requires awareness, not perfection. Okay, mutho went solo. In order let me walk away. In order let me walk away. Therefore, in order for me not to say something that I'll regret, let me keep quiet. I do not want to be the person who cannot understand her emotions. I always say, amalanga akafani. There will be days where we stumble and fall and we are throwing our panties at the windows and crashing out. But for the most part, we need to learn how to regulate our emotions. If you know you can't, walk away. Walk away. So I'm just gonna take us through a couple of tools that we can use to start learning how to regulate our emotions. Nothing hectic, nothing fancy. Number one is pausing. Pause. Take a step back. Pause. breathe. How about like a find out that something count to 5, take a deep breath, and ask yourself if this is worth it. I get what's you want to scream, hence why you're pausing. Ask yourself, who worth it now? Who scream na? Go gasetsa motho ka for go hweletsa ka for go ikahlela fatshe ga no thusa nix. The next thing we can do is emotional awareness. It's you literally naming the emotion that you have. O feel jwang o eng? O feel eng? You're sad, you're heartbroken, you wanna be angry. But that's not the emotion. The emotion you're actually feeling is sadness. Wena so itahletse fatshe. O so hweleditse. Ka nako eo sa hao e ne le go fela o ikele ka toilete o lle. O so gwakile batho. O so gwakile kaofela. Wa bona? Name your emotion, discover and identify what that emotion is, and react accordingly. Next is journaling, guys. Journaling. If you feel like ubipetsani and you wanna scream and write those things down, instead of picking up the phone, telling us where to get off for Ronad, we don't matter, we think with the shit we're not, write it down. Sometimes what I do, because I haven't mastered journaling, I'll do voice notes. Like I'll send a voice note, Ki bue, and then I'll send it to myself on WhatsApp. Yeah, because it's like journaling, but I like it, but I feel like little like a lachata. So yeah, let's do that. And then lastly is self-compassion, guys. Self-compassion. Let's stop beating ourselves up. Letsatsi la hao le tlo fihla, guys, mo lo reng o so le betere. As long as I can say hore mara ntho e ke e entseng ha se yona, Bonolo o no le gong. I'm one step closer. That's what happened for me. It took me years. I used to pray about it and I was like, God, I don't like this feeling. I don't like the way that I react. Eventually, like, I started acting upon those realizations of, I don't like this about myself. Nobody's perfect. Matsatsi has funny. However, you must be more compassionate with yourself. As long as you know that the way that you're reacting needs to change, then you are one step closer, my girl. Also, just look at the small things that show that you are growing. I sat down with myself and I was like, actually, oh my gosh, you're doing great, girl. I used to react immediately. Like, what? It? No, Jenna. So I've learned to think about it first. Usually I would spiral. Let's go. Let's take it to the top. It's so draining. Taking it to the top is draining, guys. There's a difference between people being afraid of you and people respecting you. Hlompho ha e hloke motho a hweletsang. Hlompho ha e hloke motho a jwetsang batho where to get off. That's not what respect is. Respect is being able to deal with things according to the way they need to be dealt with. And that needs what? Emotional intelligence. Choose silence over explosion. You know, the moment I realized that I would rather keep quiet than explode, I learned that keeping quiet, guys, top tier. To end the video, emotional intelligence is not something that you are born with. It's not something that you just wake up and you have, but it's something that we can teach ourselves. Hanyani, we will get there. Grown women know how to handle their emotions. But yeah, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more. Please do share my video if you care. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. We always do that at work. No, it's not cute, guys. It's not cute. Bye.